Okay, so good morning, class. Uh, let us start today's lecture. So, in the last class, we discussed about how to calculate the consolidation supplement in the OC soil, sorry, NC soil. That is normally consolidated clay soil. So, in those, if you find any normal consolidated soil, then you what do you mean by that normal consolidated? That is nothing but your whatever present vertical stress is there. No? So that the vertical stress is almost equal. It is equal to your pre-consolidation stress. Okay. Your vertical stress, present vertical stress, is equal to pre-consolidation stress. Okay, so that condition is called as normally consolidated clay. Okay, so once if you have a normally consolidated clay, then you should use this equation. Okay, so SC is equal to H by 1 plus C naught CC into log of sigma 1 by sigma V naught dash. Okay, so what do you mean? What is the sigma 1? Sigma 1 is nothing but your initial vertical stress plus the change in vertical stress due to the construction of your structure. Okay, then how to find out CC value? CC is the compression index. It can be found out by this equation, CC equal to 0.009 liquid limit minus 10. Okay, so and also we have solved some 3-4 problems based on the NC clay. Okay, so all of you can see my PPT, right? Please respond, anybody? Whether my
Yes,
PPT? Okay, okay, so this was up to here we discussed in our previous class. Okay, so how to calculate the consolidation settlement in NC clay. Okay, so this will be sufficient as far as your old question papers are concerned. Okay, so when I referred old question paper, almost all they asked for the NC clay. Okay, so but to be on complete side, then I have to deal with even OC clay also. Okay, so suppose if you have a over consolidated clay, then how to find out the consolidation settlement. Okay, so that thing we will see in today's class. Okay, so suppose if you have a over consolidated clay, so when you will call a soil as a over consolidated soil, what should be your OCR ratio? Should be greater than 1. Okay, so if your over consolidated ratio is greater than 1, then you have a condition that the soil can be called it as a over consolidated soil. Okay, so if you want to find out the consolidation settlement in OC soil, then we have two cases. Okay, so case 1, in the case 1, if suppose clay is over consolidated and remains so at the end of the consolidation. What do you mean by that? See, this was my initial vertical stress. Okay, so once I build the structure, okay, so even after building my structure, I am not reaching my virgin compression line. Okay, so still my this due to this how this delta sigma is coming into picture. This delta sigma is due to construction of your structure. Construction of structure. Okay, so due to that construction of structure, this delta sigma is coming into picture. Okay, so after see, I will draw a small rough sketch here. Okay, so this is my soil. Okay, so I have a suppose I want to build a structure here. Okay, so here my initial vertical stress was something this much only. Okay, so suppose this is some Z meter. So this is my sigma V naught, sigma V naught dash. After construction of my structure, still I am not reaching my pre-consolidation stress. Okay, so my whatever after construction of my structure, suppose this is my structure, both together my sigma V naught and my delta sigma together called is what? Sigma V naught dash plus delta sigma Z, that is my due to my structure. Delta sigma, I will delta sigma you can write, or delta sigma Z also you can write. Both are same only. Okay, so if combinedly the stress is still less than my pre-consolidation stress, still it is lesser than my pre-consolidation stress, then that case is called as case number 1, because still after even the combination of your in situ stress and your change in stress due to the construction of building, still if you manage, still this combined stress is less than my pre-consolidation stress, then we have to use this equation. If you recall this equation, it is exactly same like your previous equation. Here, exactly same like previous equation, except for here we are using CC, that is compression index we are using. But here, if you see, here we are using recompression index. This is only changes here. Rest of the thing is similar. So I will draw a square here. So this is what? What is this? CR is what?
Recompression index.
Very good. Recompression index. Okay. So if you have a OC soil, okay, carefully listen my words. Okay. So if you have a OC soil, and if your final stress, okay, so this is my final stress. This include what? This final stress include what? This final stress include my in situ stress, in situ vertical stress plus the stress due to your structure, that is delta sigma. Okay, so this together, if it is less than my pre-consolidation stress, this is what? This is my pre-consolidation stress. If it is less than my pre-consolidation stress, then I have to use the same as your NC clearly, but instead of using the compression index, I'm using recompression index here. Okay, so if you remember, the full figure is like this. This is full. If you remember from your previous classes, here this is my NC region. Okay, so this is my OC region. What do you mean by this? Like, see, initially you started with your soil is OC, but even after the construction of this building, you are not reaching your NC region, that is normally consolidated region. You are not reaching. Okay, so in that case, you should use instead of CR, I should use. Sorry, instead of CC, I should use CR here. Okay, so this is my CR. Okay, so this was my CC here. Okay, so I have to use my recompression index. Okay. So this is case one. Okay, so what is the case one? Case one is nothing but if the final stress, if the final stress is less than my pre-consolidation stress, then I have to use this equation. Okay. So what is case 2? Case 2, again we are in OC soil only. In the case 2, see, due to construction of your structure, now you suddenly entering into the NC region. Okay, so this is my OC region. So this is my over consolidated region, and this is my normally consolidated region. Okay, so after the construction of your structure, this is my sigma 2. Okay, sigma 2 is what? That final stress. So if my sigma 2 is greater than or equal to my pre-consolidation stress, then I should use the combination of recompression slope and compression slope here. Okay, so this equation I should use now to calculate my supplement due to OC soil. Okay, so if the over consolidated clay becomes, if it becomes normally consolidated clay at the end of the construction, at the end of the construction, if your OC soil becomes NC soil, then I should use this equation. What do you mean by this? See, earlier initial condition, see, suppose here my ground is there. Okay, so here I want to build a structure. Suppose this is some Z is there. Z. Okay. So here, what is the stress condition here? In situ stress condition. That is my sigma V naught. This is my sigma V naught. Now, what I did, I have built a structure here. Very big structure I have built. So due to that, what happened? Due to this big structure, my sigma V naught dash plus my delta sigma is now is greater than or equal to my pre-consolidation stress. So that's why I have to use. Now see, my soil experienced both region. Okay, so my soil has experienced this NC region and also the OC region. Sorry. This is my OC region. This is my OC region, and this is my NC region. Okay. So this is my NC region. So the same soil, it has experienced both regions. So that is OC region and NC region. So that's why I should use the both slopes. This is what? This is CR slope and this is CC slope. Okay. So that's why. So I have to use the combination of both. So consolidation settlement is equal to H by divided by 1 plus E naught. First, this is the recompression region. Okay, that is the OC region. So CR into sigma P dash divided by sigma V naught dash. Okay, so this divided by this plus H divided by 1 plus E naught CC into log of sigma 2 dash plus sigma PD. That is pre-consolidation. What is sigma 2 dash? Sigma 2 dash is the combination of my initial vertical stress plus the stress due to a construction of my structure. Okay, so due to that, I am now entering into the NC region, that is virgin compression line. So due to that, I have to use the combination of your CR and combination of CC. Both combination I should use. Okay. So this is case number 2 in OC soil. Okay. So let us see one example. So there we will we'll take one practical example, and then we will see how to apply this these formulas. Okay. So take this example. Okay. So this is, you see, a site consisting of a 6 meter thick clay. Okay. So this is my site. 6 meter thick clay is there, which is underlain by permeable sandstone. Okay, so this is underlain by a permeable sandstone here. A 1 meter thick sand fill will be placed on top of the clay. Okay, so here, so 1 meter fill is placed. So this is sand layer, 1 meter thick sand. Okay, 1 meter thick sand is placed. The properties of clay are like this. These are the properties of clay. What are those? Saturated unit weight of clay is how much? 16 kilonewton per meter cube. And my initial voids ratio of the clay is E naught equal to 1.7. And my over consolidated ratio they given. You see, OCR they given. OCR is equal to how much? OCR is equal to 1.5 they given, and my compression index and swelling index also they given. Okay, so compression index is 0.38 and swelling index is 0.02. Okay, so always your swelling index will be lesser than your compression index. You see. So I have given this CC and CR. Okay, so this CS is nothing but CR only. Okay, so you can call it as some textbook they will use CR and some textbook they will use CS. Okay, so both are same. So this is recompression index, also called as swelling index. Okay. Now the property of sand is the unit weight is how much? 20 kilonewton per meter cube above the water above and below water level. So what is the consolidation settlement of the clay they are asking? Okay, so the unit weight of sand they given. Okay, then what is my delta sigma? What is my delta sigma? Delta sigma is nothing but due to this 1 meter thick sand layer, whatever sand layer I am putting. No, that due to that my stress will change here. Okay, so that is my delta sigma Z I can call. So that will be is equal to, that is simply the weight of this sand layer. Okay, so how to find out the weight of this sand layer? This is 1 meter thick multiplied by its unit weight. Okay, so 1 into 20. So that means around 20 kilopascal is my delta sigma Z. Either I can write Z or even delta sigma also I can write. Okay, so both are same. 20 kilopascal. Now, so now I have to check. See, obviously, if they given over consolidated ratio more than 1.5, obviously it is a OC soil, right? So for my OC soil, what is the over consolidation ratio? For OC soil, the OCR, that is over consolidation ratio, will be greater than 1. Since my OCR is greater than 1, obviously this soil, whatever soil is there, this is a over consolidated soil. Okay, once I decided that it is a over consolidated soil, then I have two cases. Okay, so whether the soil remains in OC condition, or after the construction of this sand layer, whether that soil is entering into a NC soil, that I should check. Okay, so how to check that? Okay, so first I will calculate my vertical effective stress here. That is my sigma V naught. So at the center of the clay layer, I will calculate my sigma V naught dash. Okay, so here I will check. So what is my sigma V naught? Sigma V naught, that is initial vertical stress, is nothing but this is 3 meter. Okay, so 3 into your unit weight. This is the saturated unit weight. Okay, saturated. So 3 into my sigma V naught dash is equal to 3 into gamma saturated minus unit weight of water. So 3 into 16 minus 9.81. So tell me how much you will get?
$18.57.
18.57, right? Okay, 18.57 kilopascal. So that's what I got here, 18.57. So the sigma V naught, I got it as a sigma V naught dash, I got it as 18.57 kilopascal. Okay, now see, once I got the my initial vertical stress. Now I have to check what is my pre-consolidation stress, because based on this is the key factor here. Based on the my pre-consolidation stress, now whether I can decide whether whether this case will be my case 1 or case 2. Okay, so let us calculate the pre-consolidation stress. What is OCR after all? OCR is nothing but my pre-consolidation stress divided by my initial vertical stress. Okay, so I can calculate anyway. OCR they given. Okay, how much OCR they given? They given 15 as OCR. Okay, so that I can calculate my pre-consolidation stress. So just now I calculated my initial vertical stress. So 1 point OCR into my initial vertical stress will give me the pre-consolidation stress. How much I got pre-consolidation stress? 27.86. Okay. So now I will calculate the final effective stress. Final means in my this sigma V naught plus delta sigma. Okay, so that I have to calculate. How I can calculate that? My this is nothing but my initial vertical stress, that is sigma V naught or sigma naught dash, plus my change in vertical stress due to this sand layer, whatever sand layer I put on the ground. Okay, so here in this example I given sand layer, but sometimes you may that sand layer, like it may be some building. Okay, that also you can in exams they can give like that. Instead of giving you a sand layer, they will give you some loading due to construction of building. Okay, so delta sigma V I calculated, that is 20 kilopascal I calculated. Okay, so in my previous example here, see, delta sigma I have calculated 20 kilopascal. Now I will put that 20 kilopascal. Okay, so I will calculate my final effective stress. I will calculate. So what is my final effective stress? My final effective stress is nothing but the initial vertical stress plus the stress due to the construction activity on the ground surface. Okay, so that is 18.57 plus 20. So now I got 38.57 kilopascal. Okay, so now you check whether my sigma 2 is less than sigma p or greater than sigma p. Okay, see, now my sigma 2, that is final effective stress, is greater than what? Is greater than my pre-consolidation stress. So what is happening? See, to begin, before construction of your structure, the soil was under OC condition. Okay, once you start building the structure, slowly now the soil is entering into the NC region. Okay, so that's why that mean your case number 2 I should use case 2. So case 2 means this is the formula I should use. SC equal to H divided by 1 plus C naught. That is recompression index into log of my pre-consolidation stress divided by original initial vertical stress plus H divided by 1 plus C naught, my compression index into log of sigma 2, that is the final effective stress, to the pre-consolidation stress. Okay, so if I want to show this thing in terms of graph, I will show here. Okay. So here this is my White's ratio and this is my pre-consolidation stress. Vertical stress. So effective stress I will call, okay, sigma dash. This is my White's ratio. So before before putting your sand layer, my condition was like this. So I have come up to here. Okay, so this is my pre-consolidation stress, sigma p dash. Once I put this sand layer over the ground, now it is entering into the NC region. This is NC region and this is my OC region. Once it is entering into OC region, then I should use the combination of CR and CC. So this is my CR slope and this is my CC slope. So this is my pre-consolidation stress and this is my initial vertical stress, sigma V naught dash, and this is my sigma P dash, and this is my final effective stress, that is sigma 2 I will write, sigma 2 dash. So this is nothing but sigma V naught dash plus delta sigma. Okay. So this equation I should use. Once I use that, now everything you know. Okay, so sigma naught, or sometimes sigma naught I can write, even this is nothing but sigma V naught dash only. Okay, so sigma naught I know, and pre-consolidation I know, and my final effective stress also I know. Simply put in this equation, we get the answer. Okay, so around 12.72 centimeter is my settlement. Okay. Any doubt here? Any doubts here? Yes, any doubts are there? Priyadarshini?
No, sir, no doubt.
No doubt. So in the OC soil, how many cases we have? Snehalata?
2, sir.
2. Yeah. So in the first case, what is the condition? Should we what condition should be satisfied there? You begin with the soil as a OC soil. After the construction of your structure, the soil remains as a OC soil. Okay, that means after the construction of your structure, you are not exceeding the pre-consolidation stress. Okay, in that case, so we are that is my case 1. Okay, so what is my case 2? Case 2 is after the construction of building. After the construction of building, your OC soil now entering into the NC region. Okay, so in that case, that is my case number 2. Okay, so depending on your pre-consol, first you have to calculate pre-consolidation stress, and then you have to calculate the final effective stress. Now you compared both. Okay, so and then decide whether I am in a case 1 or whether I am in a case 2. But this kind of problem is very rarely it is asked in the not rarely, even not whatever question paper I have referred, they are not asked on these OC soils. Okay, so always they asked in the NC clay. Okay, so So if you are comfortable, you remember. Otherwise, if you not able to remember, that's also fine. Okay, so because very less chance that you will get a questions on a OC soil. Hmm? But it cannot be ruled out. Okay, so so if you have any doubt, please ask me. So then we will proceed further. Otherwise, any doubts? Okay. So yeah, this is one summary slide. So these are the 4 equations you should remember to solve any problem in your in this chapter. Okay. So first formula is this point load formula. Okay. So this from Bosnitzky equation. And then from the circular load, you have to use this equation. Okay. So these, and for the elastic settlement, you have to use this equation. So, and for the consolidation settlement, I have put only one case here. Okay, so that is for NC soil. I not put OC soil here because I want to be. I don't want to confuse you with unnecessary extra material. Okay, so I want to be precise here. Okay, so that's why I put only for a NC soil. Okay, so those who are comfortable with even calculation with that OC soil, they can add 2 more equation here. Okay, but this is the bare minimum. You should remember these 4 formula to solve any problem. Okay, so like minimum thing I should. Okay, so I can call these bare minimum. At least you should remember these 4 equations to tackle any problem in your unit number 2. Okay, so this completes your unit 2. So if you have, if you want to discuss anything, you can discuss. Otherwise, I can end the meeting. Okay, because this was what I planned today. Okay, so from tomorrow onwards, I will start a new chapter. That is shallow foundations. So if you want to discuss, please ask. Who is this? Raghavendra? Any doubts here? So if you don't have doubt, then I will end this meeting.